Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Bushra, and today I want to start with a message I received from one of my subscribers that really touched me. I'm at the end of my second marriage. My ego is shattered, my mind and body are exhausted, and my heart still fears coming forward to lead my life. I have no excuses left, and I want to claim myself before this life is over. And when I read that, I really felt that because many of us reach that moment in our own way, but when the noise stops, that is simply when the soul asks to be met. We're running away from our light, from our greatest potential, from our truth. And if you're also going through this, I want to ask a few questions that really helped me to understand why I was running away from myself. How can you connect to others if you cannot connect to yourself? How can you love others if you don't even know how to love yourself? And how can you truly enjoy time with someone else if you cannot stand being alone with your own heart? As long as we're running from ourselves, we will start running the moment real connection appears. Think about that. Do you know how powerful it is to truly connect with yourself? Because the moment you start running away from you, you lose touch with your strength, your clarity, and your energetic power. So years ago, I was completely disconnected from my truth. I really didn't know who I was. I felt like I was open to everyone, friends, people, potential relationships, but not from alignment. It was all from emptiness. And back then, when you don't know yourself, anyone can enter because you just don't know yourself enough to decide who belongs in your life. So that is why it is so important that knowing yourself is not just a slogan, it's a courageous choice. It means you're going all in on you. It means that you're willing to look in the mirror and you're willing to say, I'm willing to see my patterns, I'm willing to face my decisions. And I'm willing to own my actions so I can grow, not to judge so I can grow. I don't claim to know it all. I'm learning as I go, growing as I go. But with everything I do, I'm choosing to live as authentically as I can. So when you begin connecting with yourself, when you do the shadow work, when you trace your patterns and do the dirty inner work, you discover something, and that is, it doesn't trap you, it fuels you. Two gifts arrive. You get to truly know yourself, and two, you accept parts of you that you used to hide because you finally looked at them. And that is radical self-acceptance. There are so many people who cannot face themselves because they judge themselves. But let me tell you this, you couldn't be who you are today without the mistakes you made. And that you're here willing to go all in on yourself, that says a lot. The action you're taking right now says more than the past, okay? So instead of judging yourself and feeling miserable, say, this is what happened, this is what I did, I know better now, and I choose better now. And instead of judging, ask yourself, why did I do this? What pattern is here? What can I give myself in this moment to reconnect? And that is the shift that will help you. Not judging your past, not judging the version of you who didn't know better. The more you connect to who you truly are, the more you will enjoy your own company. Like dinners alone, not because you don't care, but because you're not abandoning yourself anymore. You have you. And I can speak from experience. That is everything. And like I said before, what if you're not running from loneliness, but what if you're actually running from your own light? Have you ever thought about that in that way? Because we all carry deep sabotage systems. Mine, I used to reject myself before anyone else could reject me. Like in love, I'd detach first. At school, I wouldn't prepare. So if I failed, I could say, I didn't really try. So it looked like protection, but what I was actually doing deep down, it was really self-rejection. This sabotage system I carried with me until I was 27, and then life happened. And that was when I went silent. I call that season leveling up in silence. I moved back to my parents' house and I focused on my life, just on my life. I was totally quiet. It was really hard. People started, where is she? What is she doing? But I couldn't, and it was so necessary. And I really realized in that time of being in solitude, no one is bringing me a box that says, here is your new life. I must fill that box myself. I told myself, if I avoid the work now, I will feel miserable for a really long time, like for the rest of my life. But if I face it now, I will bless my future. That is where I learned choose your heart. Both are hard, but only one will lead to freedom. So it's your priority to focus on yourself, whether you're in a relationship, healing from a heartbreak, or standing in the in between. There's no need to play the victim. Instead of they're doing this situation is doing this to me. No, what did I do to me? We're taking ownership instead of playing the victim. Because if someone keeps rejecting you, did you reject yourself first? If someone doesn't respect you, are you respecting yourself? People are mirrors. They are not punishments. They reveal what needs healing. The moment you're willing to look at yourself without judgment, but really see, hey, this belief system is running the show right now. And how can I take ownership? How can I create awareness and then take ownership? That is the moment you really start to change. So if you're also in this level up in silence era, if you want to have your reconnection with yourself, don't judge, observe. It is so important to see this belief is running the show and this pattern is making me feel miserable. Because like I said, once it is in your awareness, you have the power to change it. The more you do this, the more you respect yourself for what you've survived. And that respect becomes strength. And when someone wants to enter your life, you will feel, because you're in connection with yourself, this resonates, welcome, or hey, this is not for me. We're not going back there. Let the people, patterns, and distractions that block your power, let that go. Don't interfere with the plan God, the universe is unfolding. If someone wants to leave, if something wants to leave, open the door. Open the door. Just let it go. Let the air come in. Let the change come in. Do it for you. If you cannot give yourself love, respect, time, and truth, how can you build a healthy relationship that lasts beyond initial high? But when you learn to be with yourself, connection becomes addition. Okay, let's go a little bit deeper, because we are energetic beings. Everything is vibration. When you're lost in yourself, your energy lowers and your world will mirror that. When you change from within, your reality really starts to shift. What I do is, my daily intention is super simple, and that is like, God, help me to align with my most authentic expression. Because I believe that your most authentic expression is the purest form of love you can offer to the world. And if I just choose intentionally to align with my most authentic expression, and I am not giving up on that, because perseverance is so important. You have to keep going. You have to keep showing up for yourself, because if you're not going to do it, no one else will. So my message is, in this period of being just with yourself, go all in. Give yourself everything first. Love, time, honesty, boundaries, respect. From there, your relationships, your purpose, your path, all of it will come from a different energy. Because no one will give you or hand you that peace. It's a decision you make over and over again. Like, you can scroll on social media and feel miserable, or you can stop, breathe, and reconnect with who you are. Choose your heart. Because when you do, everything changes, because you changed. Okay, so wrapping everything up. Whatever is happening right now in your life, thank it, respect it, and ask, what is it showing me? Then set the intention. God, universe, help me to align with my most authentic self, my most authentic expression. And what really resonates with me is that be the example in silence. You don't need to announce your transformation. Level up in silence and then let your life speak. Okay, so to those whose words opened this video, and to anyone who feels exactly the same. I see how tired you are, and claiming yourself is the best thing you can do right now. Choose your heart. It's homecoming. Start small, start gentle. Claim your mornings, hold one boundary this week. Tell yourself the truth kindly. Let yourself grieve. Tell yourself that you're afraid, but also tell yourself that you're here for you. And in time, when you're ready, step forward, not from fear, but from that knowing you build in the silence. Because you're not late, even though it feels like this, you're exactly on time. Let whatever wants to leave, let them go. Rise, take back the connection with yourself. It's worth it. Choose your heart, okay? So, if this spoke to you, tell me in the comments one small way you'll choose yourself this week. You will be an inspiration to others. So if this video resonated, like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share it with someone who needs to hear it. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.